Yeah, my biggest motivation to join FAANG. Okay, FAANG. So I haven't worked for FAANG. So FAANG has been a fascination for me from the initial career days, where I figured out, okay, this company gives a lot of money, and the money was the biggest motivator, to be honest, because we have started with a very small salaries. We started with 3.35 LPA, so most of us have started like that. So the biggest motivator was money, and we also, for that, what we did is we prepared for data structures and all, and we prepared system design. So we first figured out, okay, these are the rounds we need to clear these rounds. Okay, let's prepare for this. Understand the OS concepts, understand the networking as well. So these are the things that first we figured out. After that, we tried giving interviews in Amazon, maybe in others. I never called. I never gave an interview in Google as well. I got an opportunity in Google, but I haven't. It didn't get converted. So that was the motivation. Like most of the motivation came from like the money component. So they'll give you a CTC of 1.5 CR, 2 CR, something like that, right? So like what happens is once you join and once you get the offer, you figure out, okay, this is the this is not the exact money that you're getting. So for that, what you have is there is a fixed component, right? So in fixed component you'll get like 30, 40 lakhs, and after that the rest of the money that you'll be vested, like you'll get RSUs, you'll get joining bonus. Okay, so once that is done, you'll figure out, okay, no, this is not the exact, but still it's a lot of money, and also it gives a lot of boost in your CV that you have worked in these companies. So this is one way. What I feel is like a lot of new companies are also giving a lot of compensation. You go to GitHub's, you go to lit code section, you'll see that a lot of new companies. It's not only FANG. See Nike, Proteum, Zeta. Zeta is also a good company, Google, Oracle. Okay, they have given Geo has been a fantastic company. I have given interviews in Geo as well. Geo is a fantastic company, to be honest. And after that, Barclays. These companies are also giving good offers. I have worked with JPMC, and I see that JPMC is also paying well. But yeah, it's a big company. They have a lot of money. So I feel like the biggest motivator is the money, and also you get to show off that you have worked for FANG, and it's a great achievement, to be honest. There has been a lot of you will be evaluated like 7 8 rounds, and after that, uh, you know you'll feel that, okay, you have done something in your life, and it gives a little your life gets a little easy. But yeah, nowadays what happens is you will be put into a tremendous pressure of the performance, because if you're stuck in the same designation for more than 2 3 years, what happens is they'll try to give you notice that, okay, now you have been quite stuck, you are not improving, you can find your own ways. It's kind of a forced layoff. Okay, so this is what I feel. And there is also one issue that I have noticed, like most of the FANG people I have worked with. So the thing is, once you get laid off, or like once you have a high salary, you have a pretty less offers, because the thing is, very few companies will be able to afford you. Because if your salary is 1 CR, if your salary is 2 CR, very few companies have those kind of budgets in their tech team. So that's one thing. Like for an individual contributor is too much, right? But for a manager maybe, and for a leader maybe it's a good choice. But for a normal individual contributor, 1 CR 2 CR is a way too high salary in the market. Okay, but that's the thing. So recruiters feel some way that, okay, now this guy has worked for FANG, so maybe if we offer him something he might not like, or we don't have the kind of salary to appease him in those way, right? So that's one thing, and that's what makes you that's what makes your job search a little difficult. So like you will search for your job, but you'll not get, because most of the companies will feel that, okay, even if we get this guy, he will try to find a similar salary like those that he had in FANG. So this makes you have 1 year salary. Now you have joined for a less also. You have joined for a 30 lakh salary, but you will still eventually thrive for that kind of money because you have already seen those kind of money, right? So that is the thing that will demotivate the HRs as well, that okay, no, this guy is from, so like this is not the norm, but I have seen like very people have given FANG, people who have worked for FANG, they have figured out this, they have faced this kind of challenges while after being laid off or after they find search for a different one. So some of them got pretty, what do you say, this pretty bad projects as well. Say they don't they do not get much interest on the in those projects. So what happens is they tend to move. In those cases, whenever they tend to move, they won't get much opportunities. That's the problem there. Okay. So, yeah, this is my view on FANG. So, if you're still preparing for FANG, that's a good one. You should prepare for it. The first thing is the data structure. They'll give, they'll take multiple rounds. So be prepared well with any kind of, if you are good with C++, that's fine. If you're good with Java, if you're good with Python, any one language you need to understand. Simple. So one, if you have understood one language, if you have gone through one language, you need to focus on data structure first, because data structure is the first one that will take. I have tried many, times. I have created my Git repos and I have prepared well, but it's a tough one. It's an elimination round. Most of the companies will take data structures as their elimination round, because how will they eliminate? So be prepared well for data structures. Be prepared well with system design, how to properly design systems at scale. How would you scale your system, so whenever your user base grows. So these are the things you should be focused on. And a little bit of puzzling that they give, like say after fifth or sixth rounds, there would be a puzzle round or hiring manager round. Well, they will give you a puzzle, and based on some of the probabilities and all, they'll give you some puzzles. You will have to you'll have to fix those. You'll have to understand, okay, this is where the issue is, this is where the puzzle is. So this is also the kind of round you can expect. So yeah, these are the my views on FANG. I'll see you in the next video.